The man stands at the edge of the tracks. He decides to take one last look ahead. Suddenly, he notices several people searching for a girl. There's fear in her eyes, so the moment the subway starts moving, the man stands back up. He's determined to handle this. He climbs onto the train but finds the doors locked, so he goes straight up to the roof, and just before crashing into a signal light, he manages to jump down safely. By then the girl has been cornered into a dead end. The man rushes forward. Even though he's outnumbered 4-1, he completely dominates the fight. Their leader steps in to regain his pride, but against sheer strength, he quickly loses the upper hand. One man suddenly pulls out a gun.
You? The garbage collector?
You got bad information. You never collected garbage. You disposed of it.
Just a month earlier, the man was kicked out of the police force for reporting a corrupt colleague. He took a job working at a boxing club, but was forced to lose every single match. The boss invited celebrities for publicity, yet the man knocked one of them into the ICU with a single punch. The boss who bet on him losing lost a fortune, so he sent men to kill the man's wife. Finding her at the crime scene, the man dropped to his knees in despair, but his enemies still weren't finished with him.
Of course you can always end it. Jump off a bridge. Throw yourself in front of a train. Damn your eternal soul to hell!
To keep innocent people safe, he chose to go into exile. On the subway, a fan asked for his autograph, but the man said he was just a homeless drifter. At the shelter, someone tried to take his shoes. He was about to refuse, until he saw the man's leg infected with gangrene. Quietly, he handed over his shoes, but the very next morning the homeless man was killed. The criminal network's reach filled him with fear. Right after being thrown out of the shelter, he was bumped into by an old beggar. It wasn't until he tried to buy something that he realized his wallet was missing. The shop owner called the police, and the officer who arrived was the same man he'd reported all those years ago. The cops dragged him to a deserted spot, cursing and beating him viciously. Feeling utterly hopeless, the man thought of ending it all, and it was at that moment that he saved the girl. He grabbed the gang leader's phone and slipped away into the crowd. Suddenly 2 polices blocked the girl's path. They tried to lure her into their car. Luckily, the man arrived just in time and paid back all the humiliation he'd suffered.
In New York City. I see somebody for years. You bump into them twice on the same day.
By then the gang reinforcements arrived. The man shoved the little girl into a car and asked her what she had done. To bring down the wrath of the 3 major powers in New York,